G'day ice cream lovers, my name's Steve Christensen, the ice cream bloke, self-appointed headmaster of Scoop School. Strange angle, strange backdrop we're doing here. All will be revealed, but I do want to thank our episode sponsor, which is the Ice Cream Club, based out of Boynton Beach, Florida. You've heard me talk about them before. They make premium ice cream for you to sell in your store. So if you are in the southeast region and would love to have someone make your ice cream, hey, talk to Rich and Heather Draper. They are some of the nicest people in the ice cream business. They can talk to you about making your ice cream for you. theicecreamclub.com. Link is down below. Thank you very much, Rich, Heather, and all the crew down there at Ice Cream Club for your episode sponsorship. Now, this is Frank. You've heard us talk about Frank in previous episodes. I thought it was important to show you Frank because this is basically what we did to battle the challenges of COVID and the pandemic. This year, 2020, has been a crazy year, a challenging year for a lot of people in all different types of businesses. Food service, obviously very hard hit. A slither of that is ice cream. And so we've had to basically think on our feet. Well, likewise, us here at Scoop School, we started doing online classes, and part of the process of doing an online class is to kind of have a camera going at all times. And so we bought this Rubbermaid cart and we put a tripod on it. And then we thought, well, we've got these kind of standing lights here and it doesn't make us very mobile. We've got to move these big lights. And so maybe we can put some uprights on this cart and put some lights. So we've got basically our lights set up here. And then it was great, but then it was very difficult to hear people talk to us through the process of engaging in a live class. So Frank got an upgrade, and the reason why we call him Frank is because we made him in the lab, like Frankenstein. He doesn't know that. So anyway, we put speakers on here, so now people who are engaging in a live stream class can actually talk to us. We can hear them very well. I'm wearing a mic pack, so it's very easy to converse with people. And then we started doing a lot more demonstrative stuff, and I really needed to see what was going on. So we put what we call a vanity monitor on, and it's basically just allows me to see when we're making ice cream, you know, what the camera view is, so everything's focused and in the shot. We put in a overhead camera, so this is a Logitech live stream overhead camera, so we can basically go from this front-on shot, and then when we're actually making the ice cream on the counters here, we can do an overhead shot. Looks pretty cool, if I don't mind saying so myself. And basically we've been upgrading Frank as our business model changed from the in-person class to the live stream class. We've got a battery pack on the side here. We've got all of our tripods, and look, we've even got a little bit of hairspray here. Hey, one of the great things here, we even put a mirror on Frank. We even put a mirror so I could do my hair and makeup before we started class. See, these are the things you have to do in order to be nimble enough to pivot your business model in a very changing and challenging time. And I know there are a lot of ice cream shops that had never packed a pint before in their life, and yet all of a sudden now we're packing pints and training their employees to pack pints, do portion control, make sure there's no spaces in the bottom of that pint. You've got to be nimble. You've got to be able to not be so set in your business way that you can't basically turn on a dime almost overnight and say, okay, we used to be able to do this, we can't do this anymore. How do we change that? And part of the process is, again, having a business model that's somewhat flexible. It's also being part of a Facebook group or a community, an association. I vote NICRA, the National Ice Cream Retailers Association. But many people who were nimble enough to change their business model actually came out better than most seasons at the end of last season or the end of this season, crazily enough. So I'm interested in what you did in order to basically pivot and to be nimble enough to make a change so that you could survive in COVID times. This is what we did. We love Frank. We come in here and say good morning to Frank every single day. He's good to us, doesn't complain much. When we go on trips, he misses us a little bit. I get the odd text every now and again, which is quite perplexing. Anyway, share your nimble stories. Share with us what you did differently this year to kind of help get through the craziness, and I'm sure that as we all read the comments, we'll get some strength and some good ideas out of it. I guess that's the principle for this lesson. Be nimble, be able to change, don't be so stuck in one business model that you can't pivot and basically grow or go down another path if circumstances around people coming to your business change, which they certainly have, and they may continue to do so. Again, thank you very much to Rich and Heather for sponsoring this episode. If you have a question, hey, drop us a line. We'd love to hear from you. info@scoopschool.com. Just go to scoopschool.com. Did you know at scoopschool.com you can book a 15-minute phone call with me free of charge? Just jump on the phone, let's chit-chat, talk about your kids, talk about the world, talk about ice cream. Scoopschool.com. Keep on scooping. From me and Frank here. See you in the next video.